This is the 1889 Victoria Crown. Let's take a look at it. Okay, coming in with quite an old coin, old by some standards anyway. It is an 1889 Victoria Crown. This is the Victoria Crown, and it has the second portrait of Victoria, so that's what it's got going for it here. Now, before we start, let's do the get past the usual bit. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate it. You'll get more videos like this. We're doing coin hunts, we're checking out old coins, and we're just generally, getting my take on kind of the elements of numista and about numistatics effectively, and my coin collection and my coin collecting journey. So anyway, if you could do that, that'd be great. Let's get back to this. This is the Victoria Crown. These are old. I've got two of them here, so I've obviously got one, basically, one side of each of them. So I'd flip them, and you can see one's a little bit better than the other. I think this one's a little bit better than the other on overall. Excuse me. You'll note that it is a up and up design. So if you want to rotate the other side, you rotate this way. Not like American coins where you do it this way. You would rotate this way to get to the other side. So anyway, there we go. You basically, this is a crown. It's crown. The side, the obverse side here has Victoria on it, and it's as I said before, it's a second portrait. And it's basically known as the Jubilee head of Victoria. So the script here we have, it says Victoria DG Brit Reg FD, and translation of that basically is Victoria, by the grace of God, Queen of the Britons, Defender of the Faith. And this side was designed is a second rendition of Victoria, and it was designed by Leonard Charles Wyon. I think that's right. How to pronounce the Wyon? It's W-Y-O-N, if anyone's interested. So on this side here, this is a more famous side of it. It's obviously both sides are famous, but this is one that you'll still see around nowadays, and it's a Benedetto Pistrucci's George and the Dragon, and it's St George, with his broken lance slaying the dragon, and I believe it has the, as far as I'm aware, on this one, the engraver's initials are still in the standard location down in the corner here. So if you can see that, just about see it there. Anyway, so yeah, so these are pretty good coins. They're obviously been circulated. This one is actually quite good because it's got some, it's got some height to the design. It hasn't been worn down over time. So it pops out a little bit. The lettering on this side, obviously, it says 1889, and these were from 1887 to 1892. So this is an 1889 one. I believe this is an 1889 one as well. It is. So yeah, they're both 1889 ones. But anyway, I will flip that back over. So yeah, you get that's it basically. So the edge is reeded or milled basically. So it's effectively just quite nice lined edge. Information on it, it's obviously a UK coin. It was for Queen Victoria, who ruled from 1837 to 1901. It's standard circulation coin, and the years, like I just said before, were 1887 to 1892, and its value was £1. Currency obviously is pound sterling, but composition on these 9.25 silver, 0.925 silver, weight 28.28 grams, and diameter 38.61, which you'll get with a lot of coins this size. And yeah, like I said, the metal alignment is up, so you need to rotate it sideways like that to get to the other side, not like the American ones, but where you have to rotate vertically. But yeah, so the mintage for these is, I have the figures for them here. This is 1889. So 1889 is one of the higher minted years. It's 1.8 million, I believe. And yeah, basically the lower minted years were 1887, with 1887 being, it only had 173,500, and proof coins were only 1,000. So they're few and far between, but you can still find them if you have a good look. And the other years, you do get varying numbers. 1888 was only 131,000, but the other years were slightly over all the others. But 1889 is the one where you get the most, which is why obviously I have two of them. So yeah, these are great coins. Obviously, any Queen Victoria coin is an iconic coin in its own right, because she's probably the most famous queen as Queen Elizabeth II. So those two queens, when you think of British queens, they definitely do pop into your head as these matriarchs of our country. So yeah, these are great coins. I've literally only just popped them out of their containers for this review. They will be going back in, and they stay very securely in my collection because I think this one's a great example. This one's a little bit more worn, but I will keep both of them anyway. So yeah, obviously crowns have always they brought a few out over the years, but these ones are really nice and I do like them. So, and to be honest, I don't know whether it's about the second portraits or not, but the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth and the second portrait of Victoria were both great examples. So I wonder when we get the second one of Charles, if we get a second one of Charles, we'll see what his looks like. Because anyway, yeah, great coin, and if you see one, pick one up. I don't think that an 1889 one's going to set you back too much. Obviously, prices do vary, and it all depends on condition. But overall, you should be able to get one if it's only a 0.925 sterling one, and it's in relatively good nick. But yeah, lovely coin.